Back at it again. Here we go. Video number fucking 2 today. I already made one. So, what else would I like to keep talking about? Okay, so I think I was just sitting in the truck, like right now, and I was thinking about it. And I'm like, okay. So, I can actually feel myself. And I feel like, yeah. I've said so many things, like a lot, for the past like 2.5 months. Like, I'm like, damn, I feel like I don't have anything else to say. But I do. It's just, but it's a weird feeling. I'm like, oh fuck, did I just say everything that's been on my mind forever? Like, is that it? Am I done? Did I run out? Because like, it's weird. Like, I find myself actually repeating myself a whole fucking lot. And it's a very strange feeling. I'm like, so, do I have anything else to say? Do I? So, okay, here's the other thing I wanted to say. I'm very inconsistent. Like, and I actually have been noticing this about myself. It's like, I flip-flop so much back and forth. I'll say one thing, and then the next day I'll say, like, a different thing. And then I keep going back and forth because I just simply don't know what it is the right answer is. Like, I just don't know. I don't know what the right answer is. So I'm constantly flipping back and forth between the answers and the topics and the things that I've been talking about. And I'm just like, wow, what the fuck is going on? So I keep saying I want to take a step back, right? So what's that mean exactly? So taking a step back from what? What would I like to say? Or what would I like to not say? I'm just so lost. I just don't know. And I'm just so like, oh my God, what's going on? Like, this is what I've been sounding like for a long, long time now. I'm like, okay, fine. Whatever. Okay. I don't want to stop making videos. I want to keep talking though. I do, but I would like to stop being so wrapped up in like, I don't know, please God, where's the answer? I don't know, please, can I fucking know, please, finally, no, enough, I can't know. Okay, I can't solve all my problems today, I just can't. So like, can I just, like, fine, how about that's something I'd like to repeat to myself for the next fucking 2 months, is I can't solve all my problems today. Alright? Like, I keep saying that I'm very unfocused and that I enjoy it. Yeah, I am. I'm very unfocused. But is there something that I would like to tackle? Is there a particular topic or thing that I would like to go into? No, I don't. I still don't. I still don't really feel that. You know, is this something I would like to focus on? Do I want to? No, I don't. I don't. You know, like, I do like this stream of consciousness way of making videos. I've been doing it for a while, and I still like this because when I have a thought that comes into my head, I love to just go there and just be able to say it. Like, I just love doing that. I don't like structure. I don't know. Like, I've always had this problem with rules. Like, I've always had this problem with, and especially now that I'm in my adult life, I've always had this problem with rules because I'm like, somebody is telling me what the fuck to do with my life. Somebody just like I am, born out of some goddamn vagina somewhere, is telling me how to live my fucking life, and I just want them to fuck off and die. Don't tell me how to fuck to live. We can have a discussion, we can talk about things, but why are there rules? Why is there a way I should be something? Why? The majority made this society. The majority made all of this fucking shit happen. All of this that's going on right now, this job that I fucking have, the way everything is structured. Like, it's all the majority and the collective. I'm so bored. I'm actually very bored. That's the other thing that I thought about too when it comes to relationships. I've gotten very bored of it because I'm like, it's the same old song and fucking dance that's been happening for millennia. Like, everybody's fucking cheating on each other, lying about stuff, blah, blah, blah. The only thing that's really changed is the structure of society and civilization. But human nature is human nature. And I guess I'm getting bored of human nature. And I'm like, do I want to keep learning about this shit? Do I want to keep learning about myself? Do I want to keep learning about my nature? Do I honestly want to keep diving into the mysteries of humanity and the complexity of it all? Do I give a fuck anymore? Is this what I care about? I think it's a question that I'm really starting to ask myself now because it's very important. I'm like, why the fuck do I keep talking about this shit? And am I interested in it anymore? And that's the other problem. Am I interested in anything? Honestly. Am I interested in anything? Does anything excite me? I've said this before, and I'm going to keep saying it until I need to stop saying it. Including that line. Here's the question. Do I want to be excited? Yeah, only if it's real. But here's the question that I have. What is real excitement to me? When I really feel real excitement towards something. I don't know the answer to that yet, but I guess that's something I'd like to explore. And that's the other thing. It's like, listen, if I had the answer to that question, I'd be doing it all the time. If I had the answer to what really excites me, I would be doing that thing. But that's the problem that I'm having, is I don't really have anything that's really exciting me anymore. You know, I had a lot of things that excited me. And all the things that excited me before, I think are bullshit now. Like video games and just, I don't know, fucking doing all this other dumb shit. Like, just fucking bullshit. Like, just a lot of bullshit things. I'm like, why are they bullshit? Because I don't feel like they're accomplishing anything. I don't feel like it's a productive use of my time. Like, what's a productive use of my time? I've always had this conflict as well. Oh, you need to be productive. I'm like, okay, so productive by whose standard exactly? Productive by your standard or my standard, or whose standard are we going by exactly? So, for example, you know, you'll look at somebody that's sitting inside all day playing video games and jerking off and all that shit. They're not productive, and they're not using their time wisely. I'm like, why not? Why are they not using their time wisely? What's wrong with what the fuck they're doing? They're not productive members of society? Fuck society. How about society can suck a fucking dick? I don't want to be a productive fucking contributing member to any of this shit going on. Now, I keep saying that too, and I'm going to keep fucking saying that. I'm going to keep repeating myself. And I'm going to keep saying that I'm repeating myself, which is also repeating myself. Fuck it. That's what I mean by, this is a challenge every fucking time I start making a video. It's always a challenge to push myself into the next layer. But that's crazy. It's like, so now I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about all the talking points that I've been having for a while. And, you know, I'll catch myself and I'll be like, I said that before. I said that before. What have I not said before? How about that? How about this? Challenge accepted. What have I not said yet? And what have I not said before? Well, what's going on, Matthew? Tongue-tied? Don't know what to say like usual? Huh? Lost again? Don't know where you're going with the conversation? Don't know exactly what you're doing with your life? Yeah, you said that before. Okay. I know you want to keep repeating yourself until you need to stop repeating yourself. Right. I get it. Okay. How about you challenge yourself? How about I challenge myself right now? That's what I want to do. What have I not said before? Honestly, at this point. You know? And do I want to force myself to talk about it? No, I don't. You know, I don't want to force myself to talk. I'm just like, I enjoy, even if I'm in a stumbling mess of some sort, I record it anyways. Even if I feel like I'm not talking about anything anymore, I still record it. I still want to record it. I have to document every single fucking thing that I want to go through. I got to. So I can learn about it. I want to learn about these moments that I'm going through right now. But hey, I already said that though. I already said that I want to learn about myself. Blah, 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 blah. What else would I like to learn? Is there another piece of mystery to yourself that you don't know yet? That you haven't talked about? You know? Because here's the thing. Like, this repeating of all the same subjects is because I'm so desperate for those answers. Very desperate. And that's the thing. I guess I will just get to a point where I'm disappointingly accepting reality, which is what my girlfriend said. You know, because hey, I'm not monogamous, so she's just disappointingly accepting that reality about me and disappointingly accepting the realities of a whole lot of fucking shit. Like, I feel like that's eventually what starts happening as you grow up. You just disappointingly accept everything going on. You know, and you realize all the dreams and aspirations that you had growing up don't really come to fruition. and you don't really follow them the way you wanted to. Or they're just simply not the way you thought they were going to be. But I said that already. I guess I just said it in a different way. Because repeatance of the same goddamn topics, the repeatance of the same topics can become extremely nauseating, like after a while. And even the way I talk, I'm tired of it. I don't even like the way I talk anymore. I don't like the structure of my voice. I actually don't like myself in a lot of aspects, especially after I've been listening for a while. I'm like, wow, I really don't like how I've been speaking, talking, carrying myself, trying to think about things, my thought process. Like, I don't like any of it. I don't like how I'm going about discovering information. And that's what I mean. I'm just like, well, okay, why? Because I'm not actually finding anything. Like, I'm tired of myself. This is another thing that I like to keep saying to myself is I'm tired of myself. Oh, I'm very, very tired of myself. I'm tired of myself constantly tiring myself. Because that's what it feels like I've been doing. Like, I run into the ground. All right? Because nothing's going on in my life, everybody. Okay, nothing's really going on. I am all over the place. I am constantly unstructured, and I don't have a goal to this existence right now. And I might never fucking have a goal to this existence. I had a point to that, but I'm like, what the fuck was I even saying? What was my point? I just don't have a goal. You know, I'm completely aimless, and I'm just floating through right now. I don't know. I thought it was going to be different. So, all these expectations that I had about life, and just everything in general, right? I do really want to let go of all these expectations. And I would like to get to a state of mind where I have zero expectations about anything. I don't want them. Like, I don't think expectations, like having them, is a good thing at all. I don't think at this point I can really justify having expectations about anything. I don't think I can justify it. But I would like to make an argument. Do I want to expect anything from anybody? Do I want to expect something? Because, like, every single time you expect something, there's always the chance of getting disappointed. Always and forever. Why am I taking that risk? Why do I take that risk every single day? Expecting the day to go a certain way, expecting my YouTube channel or TikTok or something, social media presence to go a certain way, expecting my relationship to go a certain way. Why do I have hopes and dreams and any of these things? They're all disappointing fucking things. They're all not going to be the way I want them to be. Why do I have them? Like that's the thing. That's honestly the thing. Like, I would like to eliminate, I know I said this before, but this is causing me most of my suffering. I said that too. Like, I want to eliminate expectations from my life. I want to have zero expectations. Zero. I don't want to expect anything from anybody or anything from myself. I do not want that anymore. I don't want to expect anything from my girlfriend. I don't want to expect anything from me in my relationship. I don't want to expect anything from my relationship. I don't want to expect anything from my YouTube channel, my TikTok channel, my social media, fucking anything. I don't want to expect anything. I don't want to expect anything from my fucking life. I don't want to expect anything from my goddamn job. I don't want to expect anything financially. I don't want to expect nothing. I just don't. It's not helping me whatsoever anymore. It's doing literally, absolutely nothing but damage and harm. That's it, and that's all. There's no good happening from me having expectations. Nothing. And I want to convince myself of that because I really feel like that's going to help me. I really want to convince myself that expectations and having them does absolutely nothing for me other than giving me disappointment. That's all expectations have done my entire life, is made me disappointed. That's it, and that's fucking all. You know, it's like, so I expected something from something, and then it actually turned out the way I expected it to go. Or you have little expectations about something, and then you get really, really happy if it went a certain way better than you expected. I just don't even want to have this chance or taking it at all anymore. I don't want it. I don't want to have expectations. I don't want to have least just fuck the fucking expectations. Fuck them. They are fucking up my life completely. Absolutely, always and forever. They are fucking my life up completely. Having expectations. You know, like, it's like, that's what I mean. Like, oh, well, for example, like my dissatisfaction with life and my unsatisfaction, like, it's all coming from an expectation. Okay, it didn't turn out the way I thought it was going to turn out. Okay, I'm not exactly where I thought I was going to be, and I'm not exactly where I want to be either. But fuck where I wanted to be. Fuck where I expected to be. Fuck all that shit. Yes, I'm not making the amount of money that I thought I would be making at 26. Yes, by the age of 26, I thought I was going to know what the fuck I wanted to do with my life. By the age of 26, I thought I would have a fucking wife and kids and family, and everything was going to be all right, and then I was just going to live life that way. I had all these expectations, and none of them turned out the way they fucking turned out. Nothing. Nothing turned out how it was supposed to. So why can't I accept that? You know, and instead of blaming everybody, Disney movies and all these fucking people, the majority, the idealistic ways of thinking in life, I'm like, reality fucking sucks. But the only reason I say that is because it didn't live up to my expectations. That's it. I had an expectation of reality, and then I learned about reality, and now I'm disappointed in it. Fine. You know, it's like that's what I mean. And then I also want to blame society for lying to me about what the fuck happiness is, and I'm like, nobody knows what's going on. Said that before too. We're all human beings. All of us have our own brains and structures of how we think life should be. And everybody's talking to each other about whatever the fuck. All right? Nobody's right. Nobody's wrong. Nobody is anything at all. Everybody's everybody. And I want to let go of the expectations so badly. You know, and I keep saying let go, like this is this whole thing about letting go and everything. I want to let go of my shame. I want to let go of my expectations that I had. I want to let go of all the disappointments that I've discovered. I want to let go of all this fucking stuff. I just do, you know, and I just feel like there's a lot of, and here's the whole thing. I don't even want to say that either. It's like, oh, there's so much healing. Like, get the fuck out of here. I don't like this word either. You know, healing means that I was damaged and now I'm fixed. Like, get the fuck out of here. I don't like these words either. I need time to heal. I need time to heal. Like, what does that mean exactly? You know, and I always ask all of these questions. You know, you need time to heal, whatever. Like, I don't know. Like, heal means that, like, like right now, for example, it's like all these videos, me being in therapy and me even doing couples therapy now with my girlfriend. I'm in a state of healing. I'm trying to heal what was damaged. You know, I'm like, what was damaged exactly? You know what's been damaged? My expectations. That's what's been damaged. My expectations of reality have been damaged. That's it, and that's all. That's all that's been fucked up. I didn't get damaged. My image of fucking life got damaged. I mean, so why is that a bad thing? You know, I want to heal from the damage. No, I don't. I want more damage, to be honest. I want to keep damaging reality. I want to keep damaging all the bullshit. I want to keep fucking doing that. Like, that's how I feel. Like, I've said that before too. It's just like that's all that's been happening. It's just like the layers getting peeled back of reality. And me understanding that a lot of things are just not the way they fucking seem. They're just simply not, and they simply won't be. You know, that's just something I'm like really trying to just get in there and accept, and okay. But again, there's still so much panic inside of me. You know, as I'm even talking about this right now, I still feel tremendous amounts of panic. I still feel tremendous amounts of anxiety and depression and feeling down and all of this stuff. And I'm like, okay, so why do I feel that way right now? For example, it's still there a little bit, even though I'm talking about it. And it's like, I don't want to hide from it either. I don't want to run away from whatever I'm feeling and thinking about. Like, even these moments of uncomfortable feelings, I got to talk about it. So even still, I'm like, okay, yeah, I know that I'm saying that I got to eliminate expectations. I got to accept reality. I got to this and I got to that. But there's still this gut feeling inside of me of, oh, you know, because it's painful to accept reality. It's not easy at all. All right, like all these fantasies and ways of thinking that I had, they're all going away, and now I have to pick up the pieces of all the fucking damage. Like that's what I've been going through, and that's very hard. It's like you have this image in your head of how you think life is, and then it absolutely explodes. And there's pieces of fucking shit and things everywhere. And I'm over here like, what goes where? I thought that, and I'm just sitting there fucking looking at all the shit on the ground, all these pieces from the explosion, and I don't know what to do with it all. You know? It's like it's all a mess. It's all shards of glass of reality that I fucking thought. It's all on the ground, and I'm trying to put it back together in what exact pattern? I don't even know. You know? Because I don't want to build the same shape of reality that I had before. I want to build a new shape. But I don't know what shape I'd like to build. I have no fucking idea. So I'm completely lost. And that's a scary fucking thing because, again, like, my parents, for example, they didn't tell me anything. You know, my parents, they just don't give a fuck, and they don't talk about nothing. They don't like diving into anything that I'm even talking about right now. They just stay on the surface and they function. That's all they do. That's all they've been doing. That's all they're going to continue doing for the rest of their fucking existence, is just existing and not really asking that much about nothing. They don't care. My parents never cared. So I grew up in this environment of just, well, this is how life is, Matthew, and it's just going to be this way, and, you know, you're just going to grow up, and you'll figure it out. Like, don't worry, it's going to get better. Like, it's going to get better. Like, this is a lot of things that I keep hearing. It's going to get better. It's going to be all right. You're going to be all right. Like, okay, so what the fuck do you mean by all right? What does that mean? Like, I would like to know that at this point. Because everybody keeps saying it to me. And I like to snap at them at this point. Like, because I'm just like, stop fucking saying that shit. I want people to stop saying that. You're going to be all right. No, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You know, and I'm guilty of saying those words. I'm guilty of saying, hey, dude, you're going to be all right. Hey, it's going to be all right. Don't worry about it. Like, whatever. Like, I have the same problem. My girlfriend said this too, like, pieces of advice she gives to people is pieces of advice she's giving to herself. It's like, that's what I'm doing. So I don't want to say anything to somebody that I don't want to hear, personally. Why the fuck would I do that? It's going to be all right. I don't want to hear that fucking dumb shit. I don't want to hear it's going to be all right. And I don't want to tell somebody it's going to be all right, because I don't know what the fuck that even means anymore, and I can't even tell somebody that shit anyways, because I can't predict the future. There's so many people that were told, hey, it's going to be all right, you're going to be fine. And they end up not being. They end up not being all right. It ends up going really fucking badly for them. I don't like that anymore, and I don't like a lot of things anymore. Okay, fine. Yes, I have all these shards of glass of reality that exploded. All right, I have all of it in front of me. All the perceptions I had, everything, all of this fucking shit. You know, and sometimes, like, I just want to break down crying because I'm just like, damn, this is not how I thought it was going to, this is just not it. I feel the crushing weight of everything again, and I'm letting it bug me, and then I have to ask myself, what is that crushing weight? You know, what am I allowing to fuck with me? I guess lots of things. Like, I guess I'm thinking about money. You know, I'm just thinking about its function in my life and what I would like to use it for. It's just freedom. You know, like, money's not going away in this society. It's not going away. It's not going away in this world, excuse me. Money exists here, and there is a structure, and there's civilization, and there's society, and there's all this fucking shit and economy. It's not going away. Like, and while what I want to do with money is just be free. I want to be free from the grips of all of this shit going on. You know, but even still, even if I had $100 million stashed away somewhere, somebody's going to try to take it. And somebody's going to want to have to be in control of something somewhere. I don't know. I want to read this Eden Project book. You know, I want to learn about it. I want to understand it again. I'm nervous, and that's the other thing that I feel. You know, like, going into, like, absolutely uncharted waters in my mind is fucking extremely terrifying. And that's what keeps happening every single morning. Every single morning I turn on the camera, and then I go into completely uncharted waters. You know, sometimes I do repeat myself and I'll run into the same topics, but there's always this possibility that I'm going to run into something that I didn't see before, or I didn't know before, and I'm just like, oh God, I didn't expect to think about that. Whoa. And it's always scary, and I'm always like, you know, I turn on the camera and then I kind of freeze and I feel afraid, and I'm like, oh yeah, water's real dark this morning. I can't really see what's underneath, but I continue to walk through it anyways. And that's what I do when I start my fucking video. I walk through that dark water, and I can step on some sharp shit and just fucking bleed everywhere. Like, it's always a possibility. You know, I could snap. I could just dive into something. That's why it's like, it's very unsafe. And that's why I'm so uncomfortable every single time I make a video, because it's so unsafe. It's so unpredictable. You know, like, hey, again, it's an interesting thought experiment that I've been doing, because I'm like, well, I'm in control of my thoughts, but at the same time, no, I'm not. I'm really not. You know, thoughts come in, things flow through my mind, and whatever I'm thinking about might not, you know, be something that I want to think about. They're just flooding my mind, and I'm just like, oh, hey, this, oh, hey, that, oh, shit, I didn't, wow, whoa, what is this? Oh, okay. Like, that's what keeps happening. That's how my mind is working. You know, that's why I keep saying I'm very unfocused and I have no structure. It just goes over and over again in my fucking brain. It's a constant explosion of overwhelming fucking anxiety and thoughts and fucking feelings. I don't know, like, that's the other thing. Like, I have this, like, yeah, I don't like doing the same thing over and over again forever and ever. Even though I have said before that I'm a creature of habit, I guess in some regard, but I don't know, when it comes to certain aspects of my life, like I guess this video making fucking thing, like for example, I want to change and all that kind of shit. I want to change. So here's the other thing. Here's the thing. I actually want to talk. This is perfect. So let me try to capture this thought. So I said I want to get away from the idea of growth, evolution, and progress because all of those things imply that wherever I am is not good enough. But I want change. But I don't want change in regard to growth and progress and evolution and being better. That's not what I want. But I do want change. That's interesting. And I think this is what's been going on with me. You know, so I guess my ambition is really just change. I want to change things, but I don't want to necessarily get better. But I want to be in a constant state of changing. So yeah, growth, I don't like this word. Evolution and being better and the better version of myself, I don't like this shit. But I like change. You know? And change is ambiguous. Change is neutral. Change could be anything. But I know that I want it. That's interesting. So why do I want that? Why do I want change? Why do I want things to not be... I have said this to myself. My biggest fear, past the fear of rejection, past the fear of not knowing what's going on with my life, blah, 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 blah. My biggest fear is a state of existence of continuing forever in something. Nothing's changing. But I guess I'm sad at the same time thinking about that because I'm like, do I want love forever? Well, I guess my human existence and my brain wants that, but I just got really emotional because I'm like, oh, whoops. I just went down a weird path. Like I just felt that. I'm like, oh, I want a constant state of change. What does that mean? But do I want to say goodbye to my girlfriend forever? No, I don't want, yikes, okay. No, I definitely don't. Wow, okay, I didn't expect to start feeling that right now. No, I don't want to say goodbye to my girlfriend forever. You know, like, okay, it's all right. Just feel it. Like, I don't have to make a short out of it. It's all right. I don't need to do that. I guess that's something I don't want to change. Like, yeah, you know, you know, like, I'm going to keep changing with my loved ones, but I don't want them to be gone. I guess that's something I would want forever and ever, but I guess it's not going to happen, and I'm sad because I don't believe in God or the afterlife or anything. I'm going to lose everybody in this life. I'm going to lose them all. Yeah, I'm going to lose everybody. I'm really going to, I'm going to lose everybody. I'm going to lose every single person that I love in this life. I'm not going to see them anymore. Because, I mean, like, let's be honest. Okay, I have this human existence right now. Did I love anybody in a past life? Did I love anybody in a different existence? No, I don't remember them. You know, I don't remember the love that I might have had before in some previous life. So I know that I'm going to lose my girlfriend and my family and my best friends. I'm going to lose all of them. I'm going to lose everybody. I'm going to lose everybody that I love and know. I'm going to lose them all. And, you know, whatever. I'm going to lose everybody. I am, no matter what, even if my girlfriend breaks up with me or I break up with her or we naturally part ways, like, we're going to die. She's going to die. I'm going to die at some point. So no matter what, like, I'm not going to see her anymore. And that kills me. You know, like, I just know there's going to be a time in existence where I'm not going to have that love with her. Damn. That's a hard pill to swallow. Here I am crying in traffic. Oh, unexpectedly. That's why I said, like, it's like, I didn't expect to fucking cry right now. I didn't expect to get emotional. That's why I mean, when I start a video, I just go into uncharted waters and it's just all unpredictable. I did not expect to cry whatsoever when I hit record. I didn't expect to feel any of that at all. I'm going to lose everybody. And that's what I mean by grateful. It's like, I'm so sick of my ego. I'm so sick of being afraid. Like, I hate it. Like whatever. All this stuff going on with my girlfriend right now, me and her being in counseling, and I'm not monogamous, and she wants exclusivity, blah, 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 the same song and dance. Why can't I say I love you? You know, why I gotta be afraid? Because I'm just afraid of getting hurt. You know, I'm just afraid of getting hurt. And I know, and this is the other thing, like, even when I say this, I just have to accept, my heart is free. I love my girlfriend, I love my parents, and I could love another woman. I could love a lot of people. I can. It's just a matter of time and energy and everything like that, and what they need from me and what I need from them and all this goddamn shit. And that's why it's like, you keep your circle real tight, you know, because it's hard to start expanding and, you know, having other people in your life. That's why I say I question this non-monogamy thing about myself all the fucking time. All the fucking time. You know, and I know what I'm about to say, like my girlfriend fucking hates this. It's like, eventually I get to a point where, hey, I have multiple women and we're all sitting together at a table one day and we're all having dinner and we all love each other and everything's all good and there's no hate and fucking whatever. But that's not the reality. That's not the way it works. Jealousy and envy and ego and pain and suffering and all this stuff is all in the way of pure love. You know, it's all in the way of pure love. That's what I mean. I'm like, am I really better than how I was when I was a child? I feel like that's probably the best fucking times of my life, is being a child, because I didn't know any better. Now I know all of this pain and suffering. Now I know all of this fucked up shit. Now I know how fucked up everything actually is. And it's not fun. I want to go back to being a naive kid that just wanted to play video games. You know, I really just, I guess that's what I'm sad about, is I'm never going to get that back either. You know, I'm never going to get back being a child and being naive and just caring about only video games and having fun and all that stuff and hanging out with friends. Like, I'm never going to be able to get back there. I'm never going to be a kid again. You know, I guess there's also this paradise when it comes to being a child, because you just don't know any better. You know, and that's what I mean by wisdom and maturity and all. I don't want to be wise. I don't want to be mature, because that means I know too much. And that's making me miserable, knowing all of this fucking shit. I don't want to know any of this stuff. And now I understand why people self-medicate to just numb the pain when they become an adult, because growing up and learning about everything and how everything actually is fucking depressing. But when you're a kid, you're so full of life. You're so full of aspirations and curiosities. And I'm like, what happened? I used to think and had so much creativity, you know, and it's all gone. And now I'm in a state of apathy. Like, what happened to me? Why'd this happen to me? I'm like, is that just what it is? Growing up is really just a destruction of fantasies. Unfucking believable. That's all this actually is. You know, this is my 50th video. I've made 50 fucking YouTube videos. 50 long form fucking videos. And I'm like, why do I cry? Because even that's a reality. I'm like, for example, you know, I just got so sad thinking about my loved ones being gone. I'm like, because I thought they wouldn't be. And then now I don't believe in God. I don't believe in the afterlife. I don't believe that I'm going to see them again. I don't believe that's a thing that exists. It's just not real. It's just comfort. That's the way I look at it. It's just comfort, because the reality is too painful. But I just can't convince myself that I'm going to see my loved ones after all of this is over. It's just not real. It's just a happy thought. That's all. I can't convince myself. And to be honest, I don't want to. I don't want to convince myself of the fantasies anymore. I want to let go of all of that fucking shit and all the expectations that I had when I was a kid. Because I'm not a kid anymore. I'm a fucking adult. Just all that stuff that I used to fucking believe in is all gone. And yeah, sometimes I just want to go back there. That's what I mean. Like, you know, I was playing Halo, and I kind of started playing Halo again just recently. And I was having so much fun because all it does is tap into how I feel when I was a child. It's all pointless. It all means nothing. I'm just getting little kills on the fucking screen and having fun driving vehicles around and all that goddamn shit. Like, but it means nothing. But it's so fucking fun. That meaninglessness is so goddamn enjoyable. You know, but being productive and using my time wisely, none of that seems enjoyable at all. Oh, you just don't want to grow up. No, I don't. Who the fuck does? Oh, he's so immature. He's so fucking whatever. So what? Why can't I be? Why do I have to destroy the child inside of me? Because that's what it feels like I've been doing. You know, I remember I had a coworker at my previous job, and I remember he said, "Don't ever get rid of that goofiness. Don't ever get rid of that retard in your fucking self. Don't ever get rid of that just dumb shit, fucking goofy ass energy you have. Don't ever get rid of it. Don't ever let it go." And here I am letting it go. Why am I doing that to myself? To be honest, the inner child is bliss. And that's why I guess I didn't understand that ignorance is bliss. I didn't understand that. And here I am trying to find bliss with all of the fucking things that I've learned. Because bliss was naive. And I just have this image of my head. Like, this is what happened. I was growing up and I had a bubble around my mind. And all these things on the outside, I couldn't see them. It was foggy. I couldn't see any of the things on the outside. But, you know, the bubble of reality that I had when I was a kid, like, it's a little transparent, but not all the way. I can't see completely into the void of absolute darkness. But some things would bounce off of the edge of the bubble, and I was like, oh, what was that? And then it would just go away back into the void. And then it would come back. And then eventually I keep growing up, and all those things from the void started destroying my bubble of reality. And here I am now, completely lost and crumbled. And all of the things that I fucking believed in when I was a kid are gone now. All of them. It's all gone. And there's literally nothing I can do about that. I can't go back to being a child. I can't go back to being naive. You know, hey, once you take the red pill, you're awake now, right? There's no going back to taking that fucking shit. You know? There's no going back once you're awake. Right? Quote unquote. Whatever. Fuck you guys. I'm not even going to act like I'm awake. You know? I don't know where I am. I'm in this state of fucking existence at this point. And I'm unbearably disappointed in the result of adulthood. That's how I feel right now. I'm just, you know, it's scary. I'm just scared. I'll just say that I'm scared. I'm really, really scared. Like, and I'm just going to keep admitting that, like, every single time. I'm not going to act like I know what's going on. I'm not going to act like, oh, I have structure and I know, and I'm a man and I know, and I know, and I know, and I have structure and blah, blah, blah. I don't have it. I don't have any of it. I guess I have structure in being unstructured. I'm trying to get comfortable being uncomfortable. You know, a lot of people protect their image, and a lot of people are still living in that bubble of childhood. And, or a lot of people just grew up and they're living in their bubble regardless of, like, they're in their adulthood bubble now. And they don't want anything. Like, that's what I mean. There's so many families with the wife and the kids and the this and the that. But, unfortunately, your brain grows up and you start thinking a lot more about things, into adulthood. You start thinking a whole lot more. Your brain's way more developed and thoughts start creeping in and you get very overwhelmed. And I guess, you get wiser and you start learning things more and your brain's bigger and can hold more information. But that's a curse. That's what I mean. Like, I don't want to know this stuff. But you know what the thing is? Like, I say, oh, I wish I could go back to being a kid. I wish I could be not. But at the same time, the kid inside of me is unbelievably curious about how fucked up adulthood is. Like, that's the other problem. My childhood self, the curiosity aspect in me, wants to know what's going on. And it won't fucking leave me alone. I will never stop asking questions. I will never go into a shell and make a bubble of myself where I don't want to keep diving. I just won't ever do that. I don't see that happening. And there's going to be fuck tons of suffering along the way. But here's the other problem with the word suffering. What is suffering? Life is full of suffering. Life is suffering. Life is pain. Right? Why? Life is really hard. But is it really? What's so hard about it? You know what's hard about life is you're letting go of all the things you believed in. That's actually it. It goes back to the whole expectation fucking topic. That's why I'm suffering. That is the root of all my suffering. And I really want to convince myself of that. That is the root of all my suffering, is having expectations. Well, I thought it was this way. Turns out it's not. Like, nothing turns out the way you really, really want it to be. Ever. Never happens. Not once. I can't think about a time in my life where something completely turned out the way I wanted it to go, exactly to the T. Never happened. But I'll completely admit, things have gone better than I expected. For example, the couples therapy I just went to, it went better than expected. But again, I had an expectation that it was going to be worse. So, is this also something, is this a good practice? Expect the worst, hope for the best, right? This is a nice typical line that everybody likes to fucking use. Is this something I would like to use? Is that a line that resonates with me? I say, no, it doesn't. Zero expectations is the thing that resonates with me. But I guess that's just another form of perfection, is having perfect zero expectations about shit. I'm like, is that even possible, to not expect anything from anything? Is that possible? Maybe. I guess I have this hopeful fucking outlook. But even hope is a thing that I would like to get away from. Because hope is also an expectation. Well, I hope things go a certain way. Well, no, I don't. I don't hope that I get to a point of having no hopes. Oh my God. Oh, I have some work to do. Time to make a bunch of shorts. Oh boy. Yikes. 6 hours of sleep again. I need to go to the store. I feel like I need to work out and then go the fuck to bed. My girlfriend, I believe, is not even going to talk to me today unless she calls me or I decide to call her for some reason. You know, because she's tired of me and I'm tired of her and we're tired of our relationship and the shit that's been going on. Oh yeah, I hate alcohol, by the way, but I love it. But I hate it. I hate alcohol. I just see this fucking Longboard Island Lager Brewing Company. And I'm just like, oh, right, a reminder that I have fucking 20-something bottles of alcohol at my goddamn apartment now. I have a whole bar. And there's still things I want to add to it because it makes me happy for some fucking reason. And I still don't even understand what that is. My girlfriend thinks it's some sort of compensation, me having a bunch of fucking alcohol. You know, that makes me feel like, oh, I'm established in some way. I'm not established. But I'm not established in the way that other people are. I'm not rich. I'm not rich at all. All right, I'm renting. But I have a whole lot of beautiful alcohol up on beautiful shelves. I have all this fucking shit. You know? All that beautiful fucking shit. And it was so fun to go to Total Wine and fucking buy all that stuff and set it all up and all this goddamn shit. Until I, you know, make the next project of whatever the fuck it is that I want to do. You know? I make an excuse every single time to drink. And my girlfriend was even like, is this how we have fun together now? Is just we make cocktails and fucking all this goddamn shit? Is this all we're doing? You don't like being sober with me anymore, huh? No, I don't. Completely admit it. I don't like being sober with my girlfriend because it's so fucked. Absolutely fucked. It's fun to make drinks. And then you kind of just have a nice little buzz and you don't give a shit about nothing. Everything's good. Yeah. Everything's all right. It's all fucking awesome. That's what happens when I have drinks, right? Oh, all that tension inside of my neck is gone. Oh, Tom Collins. Oh, so good. So fucking amazing. Made Disaronno with some Bacardi and some lemon juice and cranberry juice. Oh, delicious. Not thinking about shit other than the goddamn liquor going into my fucking bloodstream. I fucking love alcohol, but I'll completely admit I'm afraid. Because now I'm alone with bottles and bottles and bottles of depression fucking serum. And I'm like, I don't want to pour it out though. But there's also this part of my brain that's like, I spent $1,000 on motherfucking alcohol. $1,000 fucking dollars. And I'm going to keep adding to the collection because fuck it, I don't give a shit, whatever. $20 here, $30 here, $60 here for another bottle just to add to the fucking shelf. Fuck it. Because I don't got anything else going on. You need to be productive with your time. You could have took that money and used it for shut the fuck up and suck my dick. How about that? You could have took that money you spent on alcohol and used it for shut the fucking fuck up. Thanks. Fuck your definition of productive. Fuck your definition of how I should be spending my time. How about fuck off that way? Thank you. I want to spend my time the way I want to spend my fucking time. God damn, I don't even know what fucking time it is. Jesus, I haven't even worked yet. Fucking 8:50. Jesus fucking Christ. Good shit. Love it. Good fucking shit, guys. Oh boy. Alright. Let's fucking see. Fuck today. Jesus. Today is fucking cancer. Like, what is all this bullshit that I fucking have? Whatever. I'm just gonna put my head down, knock out the day best I fucking can, and get home for another fun, exciting, I don't even know, whatever. Number 50. Episode fucking 50. What would I like to call this? Wow, I made 50 videos. That's what I want to call it, honestly. Why do I have to call it anything else? You gotta make a really exciting title, and it's gotta be capturing the blah, 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 blah. How about fuck all these people? Oh boy. You know what? I'm gonna have to park soon, so until goodbye.